You are tuned in to Wine and Wisdom, where mothers and wives dive deep, share stories, and uncork life's most meaningful conversations.
Darling, can you pass the wine, please?
Every Wednesday, we're bringing you real talk, real scenarios, and the real reality of womanhood.
I love you, girl. Enjoy the show.
Welcome back to another episode of Wine and Wisdom, and not just any episode. This is our season 1 finale, our graduation. Cue the cap toss and a slow clap, sis, because we made it. You didn't just listen to a podcast for the last 12 weeks. You committed to showing up for yourself. You reflected, you prayed, you journaled, and you grew. So today, I want you to consider this is your graduation. Yes, you heard me right. This is a celebration of how far you've come. And it's also a transformation because Wine and Wisdom is evolving too. We're no longer just a podcast. We're becoming the Wine and Wisdom Network, a full-bloom media and retail company for women and mothers created by one of us, for all of us. Let's take a minute to look back. Think about the woman who hit play on episode 1. Now look at who you are today. Maybe you're more self-aware. Maybe you're communicating better in your marriage. Maybe you've created space for God again. Or maybe you're simply giving yourself a little more grace. Even if the growth was slow, even if no one else saw it, you know it's there. And baby, that deserves flowers. The kind of flowers no one else thinks to give you. The ones you give yourself when you do the hard, hidden, inner work. So here's your bouquet, sis. You've poured into yourself for 12 long weeks. You've prioritized your peace. You've reflected with intention. And you've made room for growth as a woman, a wife, and a mother. Look at you go, girl. And before you close your journal for this season, don't throw it away. I want to encourage you to do one last thing, okay? Turn to that page in the journal labeled Letter to God. This page came straight from one of the most vulnerable moments in my life. I was at a place where I felt completely unheard by God. I was praying, I was crying, I was waiting, and I still felt invisible. So you know what I did? I sat down and I wrote him a letter. Not a fancy one, just a raw letter that you would write to a friend. And I want to invite you to do the same. Whether you're full of joy, full of questions, or just want to say thank you, write it down. If you want to know the full backstory of how this page came to be, it's actually a good story. I wrote about it on our blog, The Muscadine Vine. I'll put a link to the blog in the show notes. It's something close to my heart and it's a good read, so you might want to check it out. Now, as we close on season 1, I just want to say this. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in, for supporting this vision, for purchasing the journal, for resharing, for reposting, for subscribing, and just showing up. You've followed me on another journey, and I don't take it lightly. But just because this chapter is closing does not mean we are done. Not even close, Spooky. Season 1 might be over, but Wine and Wisdom is still pouring. This summer, we're running our Offline and Thriving campaign to help live well, unplug, and stay connected to real life, not just online life. And trust me, there's more fermenting in our glasses. We're ready to officially relaunch as the Wine and Wisdom Network, a full media and retail company, from powerful podcast content to empowering products, and yes, even our very first Founders Retreat. Yeah, ladies, let's go. It's all in the works. So sis, keep your journal close because in the future, we'll be calling for those commit to growth pages. And when you submit yours, you'll be able to get your graduation gift from us. So before I go, just know this. You grew, girl. And did. Yup. Yes, you did. Even if no one noticed, even if it didn't feel big, you bloomed in your own time, in your own way, and that's something to be proud of. Keep sipping slow. Keep choosing growth. And stay connected with us on social so you don't miss a drop of what's coming next. Because what's fermenting in our glasses Child, it's about to be bold, rich, and full-bodied. Do you hear me? Until next time, stay wise, stay well, stay prayed up, and keep your wine chilled. 'Cause we ain't done yet. Holla.